some of you will already know that I recently took on a new role at Marine Deals in the service department. So when the sales manager asked me if I'd be interested in spending a day out on the water with some of the lads and the guys from Okuma, learning a little bit about soft baiting and jigging, well, who was I to say no? We all headed out to catch up with Mike from Ultimate Charters for a day out in the water.
Good that place to stop off on the way to Berry, mate?
It's worth the ride out, isn't it?
There we go. There's one.
So it was a case of filling up the bins and then heading out to the island itself to do some soft baiting around the rocks.
I do like just being handed the rod. Works for me.
Come on, get the little on. I'm a little one. There you go. Good point.
There we go.
There we go.
Well, that seems a lot easier than off the rocks.
So while we were out there, Nick from Okuma shared a bit of knowledge regarding the kit that we were using and how to use it, and of course the skipper Mike was also just a wealth of knowledge.
Release your line, bro.
It's just a race to get it back down there. There we go. Did you pre-book this in for us? That's good of you.
That's very nice of you, skipper.
Yeah.
Good luck. Hey, you've got any like conveyance out over there?
Look at that. Oh. It's just a race to get the next lure back down, basically.
Like 1 ounce.
Yeah. It's been doing the business pretty quick. There we go.
Normally just net every fish, but
I'm in a rush.
I'm a bit of a pro. So.
Oh yeah.
I use 40 pound.
Yeah.
Some other guys use 20 or 30 and then they might snack off.
No, it's where you're meant to drop the fish in the boat and take the end off the tip, see?
Yeah, you're going to see if you can top model with that rod.
Yeah, I'm going to try and see if I can snap a rod today. Then I'll see it back in.
Going nowhere.
Someone's got a lure, someone's a car, I just throw him with a lure past. Yeah. Richie's busy. Is that you? It's Richie over here with this. There you
I knew
go.
it was a car, why it came to the surface. Come on, good size too.
Yeah.
Go to the bottom.
I didn't with the last one. I'm going to go something heavier. Straight down, then work it back up.
Okay. I won't get to the bottom, but I'll stay next to you. Here we go. But what I do is I start here,
Yeah.
under here, and I wing it. See my wing, and then you start here, and then you just come down to there, and up to there. Yeah. So when you come up, just to there.
To there? Okay.
You don't come
Oh,
too
okay,
high.
yeah. Good.
Half a rotation up, half a rotation down. You just try to speed it up, and with that timing.
Sheesh. Alright. Oh.
Okay, just remember. So. Start
Hey,
there.
I'll get back to you in a moment.
Oh, bro, I don't even need a fucking teacher, mate. You're already onto it. I can't catch this.
Oh, I think I threw him. Did so.
Just do that, bro.
Whatever I was doing.
Just do to whatever, because
Oh no, it's back.
that's like a slow pit.
Threw him right at the. Oh!
Double banger!
What on?
Hey, Marsden, look. Double banger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go with you.
Go hard as fast as to the top as fast as possible. Yep, you've got a kingy now.
Right.
Is it a king or a snap?
Oh, I got the
Bro, you're gonna have to.
escape. Now it goes. Now it wakes up.
Yeah.
Sorry, Matt. I'm gonna try to keep it on the kill plate.
Can I? Yeah. You reckon you're on a kingy?
Could be.
I'll stay up and.
Oh, here we go.
Kingy's there, man, in the top 10 meters.
Yeah, I know. I haven't got a lure.
30.
No, still pulling. Okay, you just keep it away. It's good. Don't get any higher on the rod. Don't get any higher on the rod. You might have to move around to the back. I'm not sure if I'm going to get around under the motor though, am I? Yeah, you should be able to just keep it away from the boat. Yeah. What I want to do is I can pass it around to you.
Oh, yeah.
You might be able to muscle it around. Just keep doing that. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Kingies are on. The boys are on the kingies. Woo!
let you bring it.
I have to wait for him to finish. We'll go on the same side anyway.
We've got 3 on. We have 3 or 2.
You want a kingy as well?
Hey Marsden, you want a kingy? Yep.
Down back. Really? Do you want to keep kingy or?
Yeah, that's a kingy.
It'll be my first kingy. First kingy? Yep.
Go process down, man. Fortunately. Yeah, bro.
Come on. Here, sing. You're beauty. I'm glad I had my protein this morning.
Good, mate. Arm's getting cool.
Yeah. So I'm using the assisted hand technique at the moment.
You alright, Marsden? Okay. You bring them down the back, walk them down. People up there, we've got 2, another one down here on. Really? Woo-hoo!
Getting pretty close now. There we go.
Come on, mate. Hey. Yeah, bro. You want to keep him?
Yeah, that was him. Got some colour. Woo!
One more. One more. One. Hey.
1 second. Right, kingy. Yes, kingy. Oh, sweet.
Hey, Gary!
All right. Thank you. Good work, mate. Oh, how's the arms? Good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, hold up, mate.
Yeah.
Check there in the right holder.
Yeah.
That's right, grab it and just hold him.
Come here. Nice work. First kingy. First kingy.
Well done, Jerry.
Right.
Well done.
It's a bit different than a snapper.
Angle that little bit. You got nice sort of tired arms.
Yeah.
That's it.
There we go.
Good stuff.
Oh.
Check him in the angle and get the lead job on.
Oh. Come on. I think this is more blood on me than when I last gutted a deer.
Love the white head.
I know. So I was like, what am I going to wear? Let's go with the white fisher pants.
Congratulations,
Thanks,
man.
mate.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Been well blunted over there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Get out of your way. Yep. Not sure.
See, this is why I think Mike calls it the squiggles. Squiggles. He calls everything the squiggles. I'm not sure. I'm very confused. Hundreds of squiggles. Which one are you talking about?
Which one?
That's just confused me. That's like spot X.
Feeder.
Yep.
One of the sea anchor there?
Yes, please. Keep you guys on.
Hang on, this one needs to go away.
So what we're going to do is just going to start up here and work our way down the coast, but essentially we're just trying to cast in pretty much hard up against the rocks and then just slowly retrieving it back. So jig weights, I'll kind of set a whole bunch up for you guys, but especially when it's not drifting too fast, I prefer to run a lighter weight so it sits in the water column longer and you get caught up less in the weeds. Like I'll run a quarter ounce sometimes in there. Like some people prefer running heavy heads and just chucking it in and then bringing it back a lot faster because you get caught on the weed otherwise. Generally in areas like this where it's a bit more idle, the snap will hit it in the first metre or two of the water. So basically I'm casting it out, I'm almost counting to 3 and then I'm just twitching it slowly kind of back. So keeping tension on the line like that, so at least if a bite happens I can feel it. So I'm just slowly letting it drift down. As we're drifting away with the boat, drifting away from the rocks as well.
Right.
And I'm just slowly picking that line back up. So all these reels are like a 6 to 1, so they'll pick it up pretty quickly. 10 metres deep, just like that.
Any thought on colours?
I prefer it actually when it's dirtier, especially more like this, like the green colours or paddle tails and stuff like that work really well. They tend to be pretty good because the paddle tails make a real vibration, so especially in the wash the fish can actually hear them as well as they can see. You said the line wasn't slack for too long, because as I said, that first 2 metres, that's often where you'll get a hit, and you'll be surprised how many you'll miss by not keeping it, but it's that fine balance of being too tight that it looks like an unnatural fall. You obviously want the bait to kind of fall down like that, so that's kind of just it anyway. If you hook into a good fish, the key is to basically put as much pressure on them at the start to turn their head. They're just going to go for any kind of structure they can, and obviously with a slight line,
you're not going to win against that.
So if I catch a fish and it's heading up that way, I'm going to walk up the boat and I'm just going to put as much heat on as I can. The rest of us will wind up and Mike will drive to get over the top of the fish. And that way, because they'll dart in amongst the rocks, if you get over them, you can kind of get them out. That's why some of these longer rods are nicer as well.
So what I do here is I just always have that tight. Don't do it from the tip because you'll break a tip.
Then they come and see me.
Hey?
Then they come and see me and go, I've just broken the tip off my rod.
Yeah. That's all your fault.
Mind you, I've had no one tell, I haven't had it from anyone putting trace on yet. It's normally just that tiny little fish I was getting into the boat.
The 1.5 kilo snapper.
So what I do is the reel's there. So start there, and then I go over the top towards the reel. I'm going over the top towards the reel. And then I go underneath, back to me, over the top, underneath, and then you start plating underneath, and pull that straight, underneath, pull that straight, and it just wraps over itself. Get the tension on. Some people do it in their fingers, but I just do it like this.
Bloody tuna on there. You want the bright one? No, you don't like those.
No, I don't mind them. I just run those kind of murkier colours really. It doesn't look super clean in there.
How many turns are you normally going for?
26 to 32.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just hold that there, pinch that, and just start doing some half hitches over the top. Tension. You always want to have tension on it too. If you
These are all real high modular, so high carbon rods.
Yeah.
So they're super sensitive, but obviously point loading they'll just explode. So making sure that obviously that like if you got a fish in near the boat, just kind of keep the rod down. Any kind of real high, they'll just
So you say high carbon, you mean compared to what? Some of the rods where they've got a mixture of carbon
glass
and
and carbon, but also you can get different tons. So for example, that gold one's 30-ton carbon.
Okay.
These ones are late 30s and these are 46 tons, so they're super high
Okay.
carbon.
Just quietly over there looking up.
Quietly brings on
Sweet,
the
Joe.
manicure bait.
Oh, sweet, Jose.
But the higher carbon gives you what? The more sensitivity? Yeah.
Good stuff, mate.
Hey Kerry, you're going to learn all about high carbon.
Yeah, I know. Well, at least then when people go, oh, you got a high carbon rod.
See Nano?
Yeah.
Oh, John Doe!
Hey!
Yeah, I caught one of my live. Here it goes.
Isn't it? On your feet. On your feet. Foot up.
Oh.
Sorry, mate.
You big eye.
Woo!
That makes my day.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Beauty.
Sorry, is it mean?
Awesome.
Easy.
Thank you, buddy.
easy.
It's I think that's the first fish caught on the MC Nano. That's the new rod. Is
that right? Yeah,
it's
there you go.
It's only one in the country, so
Yeah.
yeah. Good work,
They
man.
didn't trust it with me. I just nicked it.
Yeah, I know. He just grabbed it.
For many years I've wanted to catch one of those. Many years.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of them in the manicure.
You don't get it in the manicure.
Same with the crocodile. You very rarely get them on the west coast. It's that simple.
Righto, you sort of left these loop.
Stoked.
Oh yeah.
And can
Gives it a bit more play as well.
yeah, more play. Even when you're doing your big kingy jigs, you can use that knot. Even with your tongue retarders, you can use that knot.
not sweet to
It's
get
one
into,
of my
eh?
favourite
Yeah.
knots, to be honest.
Usually down through the top, eh, is the way to go.
Lefty's loop.
Lefties loop. Hey,
Good work, mate.
It's a
Good looking bin.
Look at that, eh?
I'm just trying to get that slack out of a line as it gets in there.
You want to see the take? You want to be able to see? Oh, there, I have to take it. Nice.
Got it. Oh, no. Oh. Maybe.
Fish?
Yeah.
You want a fish?
I think it's fish. Yeah. It's a bit of extra weight on there, surely.
Bite it?
Yeah, there it is. Not particularly big.
Nice.
wait, cod.
There's no cod on the soft bait.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Wasn't much on there. I was like, yeah, no, there's something there.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I can get that.
I'm just used to the opposite view of being on the rocks and looking out.
Yeah, same.
So I'm looking at the rocks.
Yeah. Quite nice change, bro.
It is a nice change.
What do you think we should be on? More natural colours.
Yeah, I'm running this colour, but
Natural, yeah.
one of those natural colours. Yeah, pretty good.
Might be enough to intrigue him. Oh,
Almost that way over. It's going off like this. It's pretty hard.
alright.
It's going off and then this stuff is pretty hard stuff.
Soft baiting is something I haven't done a lot of. Haven't really had much success. Probably because of how I was doing it as much as anything else. So it was cool to get a couple of fish.
I quite like it because it's a bit more active. You're kind of thinking where you're sending stuff and what you're up to. It's the thing, that a second after it launches, you're like, yeah, or nah.
And it's only every sort of 3rd or 4th shot back to your money.
You got something down there. After you, Chief.
So there is a bit of stuff over there, but you just got to go through the gap and around. Swell there, and you'll have rock under the water. We should go over there, but it's. I reckon ocean side. Oh, what?
Go. Put some heat on it. Put some heat on it. Good. Put some heat on it. Perfect. Nice little salmon in the shallows. Woo!
And a bit of veg.
And some veggies.
And some veggies. Meat and veg.
That'll be enough. Michael, get
Ah,
it.
kelpie. got a sea monster.
Nice work. Righty.
It's not about how big the fish is, it's how you catch it, bro. Eh? It's fucking mean.
Gotta work harder for him, but it's worth it.
Secret sauce that too.
It is, yeah. Yeah.
They're jumping ahead of us. Look, they're here. On the water. On the surface. Look.
Yeah, right here. Between us and the rocks.
Yeah, it's only us that are idiots.
Yeah. Why would you be so close to the rocks? Yeah, they're all in here. Just gotta keep that caffeine level up in the blood and we're good. That's one! Big Jake!
So thanks very much to Nick and the lads at Okuma for hosting for the day, Mike from Ultimate Charters, and the lads for the company. Great day out, looking forward to many more like it.
That's all good, Luke. Thank you for coming down, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you hanging back.
Oh, pack it up.
I mean, that's a very easy way of doing it, isn't it? Look that, I'll be fish go into bins, so let's come back. Over here that I'll set up. This one just
Oh,
needs.
you got some mean ass chickies.
Oh shit!
What the fuck is that?
Bloody hell, me, sorry. First cast!
Snap the rod.
First cast!
What are you doing? Oh, shut up!
First cast.
First cast.
Give it much.
Must have been caught better on the top.
You can do it.
You have the tip?
Yeah, it's still on there.
Be on the other end.
No,
Any bites?
Okay.
Right, I'll see you in the store tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Ah,
no, it wasn't caught on the top.
No.
Weird.
I checked before I cast it. How the hell did I do that?
you're a rough bugger, Richard.
That's how.
Ah,
It was a
no,
simple,
you're
just a simple log. It wasn't like I was giving it shit. Not like I cast in my bloody
Trying to get the rig done, mate.
VIP. Give that man an ugly stick.
Yeah. Have I got the rod for you?